Welcome to the Graps podcast. AEW Dynamite. What's the date? March 6th, 2024.
Yeah, March 6th.
Review, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty eventful episode of Dynamite, both for good and bad reasons.
Yeah.
I guess overall, how did you feel about the show?
Honestly, from the only thing that I'm really holding a gripe about is just the beginning stuff. It's the only thing I'm really like, bro, like what the fuck?
Yeah. The only thing, like a substantial gripe, yes, for me too as well.
Cause I mean, we're going to start here with the first segment.
Might as well just go into it, yeah.
Yeah. So Swerve comes out, does his promo. He's lost, but didn't get pinned or submitted. So he's in a tough spot right now. But he's still like top. Well, I guess second contender. I guess, but basically top contender.
Yeah.
And he did his promo, spoke some real stuff. Joe came out, was like, hey, losers lose. I'm winner. I'm Joe. I'm Beast. You're not. You're a loser. And during this, they both have their gear on. Swerve came out. He had his gear on with just a t-shirt. And Joe came out. He had his shorts on, no shirt, just a towel and his belt. When Joe came out, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you immediately DM'd me. And you were like, they're both in their gear. I believed it so much that I took a screenshot and tweeted it out.
Like, because usually when, bro, we've been watching Dynamite forever, basically. And it's like,
the first one.
Yes. It's the first one. And usually when someone comes out to do an opening promo, if they're not in street clothes, they're having a match.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, technically they did have a match. But for the wrong fucking reason.
My issue with it is they went so far as to be like, let's do it right now. Let's go.
Yes.
The crowd was like so into it. And then it was just immediately interrupted by fucking Undisputed Kingdom. And it was like really? Now? I understand, like, the thing, I understand why it was done. I really don't even have an issue with the tag match because it makes sense going into the Wardlow match with Joe. But
it does.
Don't lean into the fact that we're going to do this tonight so hard. They're in their gear.
He is such a freaking...
It was a little, like... It wasn't that much, but it was, like, enough for me to, like, be pissed off the entire match. Like, I wrote down, like, fucking... they tease the world title match tonight, but then they're interrupted by the Undisputed Kingdom. And the first thing after that was, this fucking sucked. Like, I was so mad. And
the match wasn't even bad. The match
was short, and it was like kind of what it should have been. It wasn't a squash, but it was like they made quick business of them, I guess. And then after the match, they obviously Swerve and okay, well, I guess we could say what the match was. Swerve and Joe faced the Kingdom in I think it was like 5-6 minutes or something like that.
Joe had like most of the match, and then
Swerve came in for a hot tag that was fucking awesome. That shit rolled.
He tagged himself into a hot tag, which is crazy. Like that's wild.
That's beast. Yeah. And then after the match, Wardlow came out, and Swerve for some reason walked to the apron,
turned his back, and looked
after telling Joe to not turn his back to him.
After just
callbacks.
Thanks for callbacks.
And then staring at Wardlow, Joe grabbed Swerve and hit him in a sleeper and choked him out. And then they set up oh Jesus Christ. They set up I guess they put the graphic up of Joe versus Wardlow next week at Big Business.
Yes.
Sure, I guess, I think it'll be fine. Joe is going to win. If he doesn't win, oh my God.
That belt better not get around Wardlow's waist. All right, buddy,
I'll lose my fucking mind.
Lose my mind.
So
you have one of the best like title lineages probably like ever going so far, and you put Wardlow on that, and now we have a issue on our hands.
The title lineage was getting a little fishy with like the whole Punk Mox shit, but
yeah.
At least it was Punk and Mox going back and forth with the title, and not like.
and also like, that wasn't like genuine like booking. That was just from people getting injured and suspended and circumstances. So, I feel like so far it's been great. Now if it gets on Wardlow, it's a problem. It's a problem. We might have to drop the cage match rating.
Yeah. Remember that like 2-paragraph Raw review you did for the first Raw year? Anyways,
hey,
moving on. There was a Hook interview next, and it was interrupted by Jericho. Like you said, this segment was made for me.
Because it was. I know you loved it.
I wrote here, Jericho interrupts him first and tells him, maybe you are the real deal. Fucking whatever, man. That's exactly what I wrote.
Whatever that's supposed to mean, bro.
I don't fucking care about this. And then we'll get more into that later during the match. They came back from commercial, and it was the Young Bucks segment, which was fucking hilarious. not the official like segment.
It was the one where they were like acting like Tony Khan.
They were backstage, they were acting like Tony Khan, and they were like super nervous. Yeah, very funny. That actually made me laugh. It's very good to see the Bucks back and doing good stuff and actually caring.
Doing character work now instead of just being just the Bucks. Like,
yeah, it's fun. I like it. More, please.
We're definitely getting more, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah. Next was Brian Cage versus Hook for the FTW Championship. I'm gonna listen. I went on a little bit of a tirade on Twitter today about Hook because I don't have an issue personally with him, but I think as a wrestler, he's very annoying and boring to watch. I don't like a lot of his like idiosyncrasies, if you want to, if you will. Like just like the way he moves in the ring, how his fucking moves are hit, they're all very like, they don't seem natural to him. It's he's wrestling like Taz.
I feel like his Taz. Like it's his. I think his strikes are ass. I can definitely say his.
The thing is, in this match, when they were on the outside, like in the crowd, he was fucking laying them in, and they were good. Those strikes were good. I liked those. But it's the fucking like, they're treating him like he's Taz, like we're supposed to believe that he is as big as Taz or as effective as Taz was in the ring, and I just I can't get into it. So
he would also just need to have like just a different get up in general, like the shorts.
The thing I like his presentation a lot. The theme, like the intro music,
the theme is great.
Awesome.
The theme is
the
hook,
the spotlight is cool as fuck. I think that's awesome.
That's sick.
But it's the in ring for me that really just doesn't work. I don't like it. Again, I don't have an issue with him personally. I think I've seen like he was on Ethan Page's vlog, like toy hunting vlog, I guess like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and he was cool. He looked cool. Like he was just a guy hanging out at a private party. That's awesome. But in the ring, I could do without. That's all I'm saying. So, anyways, the match was essentially just like a plunder match. I think it went a tad bit too long than it should have.
How long was it?
Probably like 10 minutes or something.
I'll look.
Oh, wait, there's fucking
logged into the cage match account. I'm sweat.
Yeah, it was a plunder match. There was thumbtacks for some reason. I texted you why. I understand. I understand it's an FTW match, FTW rules match. There, all that shit. But like, it's nothing sacred.
Bro says nothing sacred. Like,
bro, leave it to these guys. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
The match went 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Exactly what I'm a beast. Anyways, the finish was actually pretty cool. I will say I didn't like the thumbtacks, but the finish of Hook being slammed into the thumbtacks and not letting go of the red rum, that's pretty fucking cool. That was beast. I can't lie. But then that was immediately ruined by the post match. Hook gets beat down by the Gates of Agony, which was awesome. Gates of Agony are back.
Oh yeah.
Real Graps. But then Jericho came out to save him. And immediately what came to mind was Jericho and Hook are going to be in this tag tournament. Which, by the way, I'll just say it now. The next segment was Best Friends, Origin Trent. Don't look at his likes. They entered the tag tournament. They entered the tag tournament, and their match on Friday is Butcher and the Blade versus... Or no, Butcher. Sorry, it's just Butcher.
Just Butcher and
Kip Sabian.
Yeah, on Rampage.
Anyways, the Patriarchy came out next. I'm not going to comment on that. I'll get spiteful. Killswitch came out and wrestled Matt Menard, who looked like fucking 2000s British Bulldog, which was awesome.
That's why you posted that. Oh,
yes, dude.
I was so confused. I was like, why the fuck did you post this?
Bro, it ruled. I was like, I saw him and I was like, bro, he just looks like British Bulldog wasn't on roids. That's fucking awesome. That rules. But yeah, it was basically a squash match. Matt Menard got some offense in, but it wasn't very much. And then Daniel Garcia came out and attacked Killswitch and Nick Wayne. That happened. If you have any thoughts, come in, because we were talking about this before. The first hour is pretty fucking bad.
It didn't get good until the Copeland. When Cope came out, that's when it. That's
after Cope. Most of the rest of the show is pretty fucking good. So I am just kind of going through this. I'm just kind of reading what happened on the show. Yeah. Because I don't have a lot to say about the bad stuff. It's not. Mm-hmm. It's just bad to me. Yeah. So yeah, Daniel Garcia came out, attacked Killswitch and Nick Wayne, and then they beat his ass. And then as they were walking up the ramp, Copeland came out. And this is where it got good.
This is officially where the show got good.
Yeah. He threw fucking Killswitch off the stage and choked out.
That man, he almost missed.
He missed. He hit the second table. He almost missed. Yeah. It's crazy.
That would have been.
Yeah, because he did a full flip. He wasn't like a. It wasn't like he didn't just.
He fucking.
Like went full send.
For the game, Killswitch.
Yeah, good shit, dude. Yeah. You know he was on Big Brother. I knew that. And then. Fucking Cope chased Christian out of the arena where Christian stole a car.
The way he was running through the arena was
dude,
so fucking funny, bro. That's dude. You just see Copeland just fucking beanie on this bearded beanie Canadian man chasing him through the damn arena, and then awesome. Christian commits GTA live on national television.
What a fucking beast, dude! In a turtleneck too.
In the turtleneck.
And as he was driving away, he fucking held the title.
Oh yeah, he held the. I was like, bro, he is fucking crap.
He's awesome, dude. He's fucking awesome.
He's too good. If they get that tag team run, it's gonna be
incredible.
It's gonna be
the thing.
Incredible.
I was thinking about this earlier today. Do you want them to be faces or heels during that tag run? Because like Christian Cage is so fucking good that I don't know if I ever really would want to turn him, at least not.
I would love to see Cope heel. I would love to see Cope.
The thing is, though, he was a heel in, I guess it was like kind of Judgment Day stuff, though. So
yeah, but that's,
can't really like hold him to that.
Yeah, cannot hold him to that. No.
Yeah,
you've seen what he was working with. No. This is Christian, right? This is Christian Cage right here.
I think they can cook something up.
Yeah, and maybe if depending on who has the titles. If it's someone who's like very easy to like who's like real easy to cheer for, like FTR, the Bucks are not going to be faces. So
no.
Who what's another tag team that's real easy to cheer for? That could have the titles.
I mean, if they're going to be like going to this like whole future thing, Top Flight maybe might be a little too early for them, but I bet they could do something in the tournament that could like build them up. But I guess
as of right now, it's really just FTR who's like
it's FTR, but you could do something with Eddie.
Yeah, if you can find him a partner, yeah, sure.
Dragon,
give him Shibata.
Shibata would be fucking awesome. Please come back soon, please. After that, or no, wait. After Christian drove away. Adam Copeland challenged Christian Cage to an I Quit match in Toronto on March 20th.
And we were saying last week, we were like, or not, no, was it the last show or the first show? I think it was the last show where we were talking about how if they were to do, if Christian were to win at Revolution and they were to do Copeland again, like how could they outdo their last match? Because the last match was a no DQ one. And
he baited me because he said Cope, he said like Cope versus Cage 3, and I heard Cage and my mind went Cage match because I was like, that's what I wanted. I wanted them to have a fucking.
That's what I thought he was going to say after that too. That's actually what I thought he was going to say was or like Hell in a Cell or something like that. I was like, or like
if he said Hell in a Cell, I would have fucking killed myself. But he didn't.
He didn't.
He said I Quit match. I think these two are going to have like old school fucking Memphis I Quit match, and it's going to be fucking perverted. It's gonna fucking rule.
You can already hear Christian yelling, "I quit! Yes. I quit! I quit!" In my head. It's
gonna be fucking sweet, dude. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun.
In a Toronto crowd at that.
That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah. That's gonna be live.
After that, excuse me, I'm gonna yawn.
Yeah, Dynamite had him tired, guys.
Shut the fuck up. Kyle O'Reilly came out, which didn't have me tired.
Oh yeah. I didn't even expect her even. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was surprised. I knew he came back, but I was surprised to see him. He basically just said that he wants to climb the mountain on his own. I guess the mountain is back to where he was in AEW. Which, remember when he first came in? Tony Khan had like that really. It was like a 2-month period where he just did nothing but put Kyle O'Reilly in various different freak show matches, and it was glorious. Yeah, I just need him to do that again. Just keep doing that, and like eventually run Kyle O'Reilly versus Roderick Strong or something, because he's clearly a babyface.
Let's see those matches. Actually, let's see.
There was the Mox match, the Darby match at Double or Nothing.
It was the Owen Hart.
Yeah, it was the Owen. Yeah. But
they had him do.
I think it was after.
Yeah. It was something like that. So
he won that battle royal on Rampage.
Yeah. To face Mox.
Wasn't that on? He won it on Dynamite.
Dynamite, and then had to face him in the main event.
Yeah, that fucking rules.
Yeah. It was during the Owen. He beat Jungle Boy, Ray Phoenix. I think both of those matches were good. Both of those matches were good. And then in the semifinal, he lost to Joe. And then he had a match against Darby at Double or Nothing. Which went almost 10 minutes. And then the number one contendership match, Mox versus Kyle, and then that was his last match. And now he's back.
That Darby match fucking ruled. People didn't like it. I was listening to a podcast. I think it was Joel Holbert. He was talking about how it was supposed to be Red Dragon versus Sting and Darby, which also would have been fucking awesome. That would have been fucking sweet.
That would have been crazy.
But after that was the official Young Bucks segment, which, oh my gosh, this was awesome. In their entrance, Taz said, "I'd like to thank our EVPs for this new announced stable." And then Excalibur followed that up with, "I would like to thank Sting for 40 years of entertainment. He meant so much to our company." And then Taz followed that up with, "You make me feel like a heathen."
Taz, like that commentary team.
Dude, Taz was on one tonight. I wrote this down. I didn't say it. In the fucking Hook and Brian Cage match, Brian Cage brought out the barricade, right? And Taz said, "That doesn't even have a base. You just ripped it out of the ground." And that fucking popped me huge. And then he also said, at one point, Brian Cage brought out a microphone for some reason. I don't even think he used it. But then he said he has that mic. Hopefully he doesn't cut a promo. That wouldn't be good for anybody. Dude, he was popping me. Like, I don't usually enjoy when Taz is like full fucking comedy shtick, but tonight was like, he fucking went in. He had a full fucking stand-up comedy set, dude.
That commentary team is like,
dude. There's points when they like legitimately like piss me off because they're like they're not talking about the match at all, and especially like in picture, I can like kind of get it because I watch the fight feed, So like picture, I can get them just like fucking around. But when they're on TV, bro, come the fuck on. Like what sucks is like it's mostly during the women's matches, which is like,
oh yeah.
I mean, it couldn't get much more obvious than that. But
that's true.
This Young Bucks segment, they announced themselves for the tournament. Obviously, we knew that was coming. And then they announced that Hangman is suspended from the Elite specifically.
Suspended from the Elite.
They didn't say from AEW. So that confuses me a little bit. And then after that, they said that Kenny Omega has missed dates for no good reason.
No good reason.
And then they fired him from the Elite.
Disappeared off the face of the earth for no good reason.
Yeah.
They said. And,
I have a question about this once we get to the end of the segment. But just these two were that fucking... I thought those were the two announcements, and I was kind of okay. Like, I was like, this is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. But then the second announcement was interrupted by Eddie fucking Kingston. And he came out and he was talking about how on Sunday at the pay-per-view, they said if he disrespects the EVPs, then he'll be fined. And then he threw money at Nick Jackson, which then prompted Matthew to try and like calm him down, which then prompted Nick to hit him in the cock and balls. And then
CBT.
What?
Huh?
Oh, you said okay, never mind. You're a fucking freak for that. Jesus Christ. But then right before they hit an EVP trigger, I don't have a coin here.
I have one like on my bed, I think, but yeah.
Okada comes out. Big pop. He comes out in a suit. Does the pose. Money comes down. And then he gets into the ring, right? Max, I'm telling the story like you didn't watch this, but fuck it. Gets down to the ring, right? I'm thinking, oh fuck. Eddie and Okada versus the Young Bucks. That's gonna be awesome. This is gonna be generational. Fuck no. Okada hits a Rainmaker on Eddie Kingston. And then the Elite or the Young Bucks announce him as the newest member of the Elite. And while they're doing that, Okada standing over Eddie Kingston doing this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Generational, dude. This is coming from somebody that Okada's last like year, maybe even like year and a half in New Japan wasn't totally for me. He felt a little bit checked out. He kind of was a little bit checked out, as we would come to find out from his relationship with the Kamiobari. But this was fucking... I was pumping my fist. This is sweet. This is awesome.
This is exactly what was needed.
Yes.
This is going to be so hard to boo these niggas, bro.
It's going to be impossible. Like, it is going to be fair, though, the crowd was booing.
Yeah, they were booing, but it's like, man, you're not going to see anyone on Twitter be like, man, I hate the Elite.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same reaction and like crowd interaction as like Christian gets, because Christian gets 100% total boos, or it's like 99% total boos. And on Sunday, the Young Bucks did get 100% total boos because it was against Sting. But going forward with Okada, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be like 60-40, probably something like that. Like
I wonder who they're squashing on Saturday.
Did they not say, or did they just say that there'll be an action?
They said the debut of the Elite, and then they had
the three.
Saturday, they're still going to be in what?
It's getting taped on Thursday.
It's getting taped on Thursday.
Unfortunately,
in Georgia,
I think it's in the same area.
Who could they squash on Saturday? You could I need people who can sell a lariat. So just one person who can really sell a lariat.
Yeah, you're right.
Fuck,
let me look at the roster.
Yeah. Let's go take a look.
This is like completely pointless because it's going to be like legitimately like a 6-minute match, but
yeah, it is going to be a 6-minute match.
This is the podcast you're watching, folks. Okay.
Indeed. Ooh, Dork Order. Yeah, go ahead and give it to him.
Oh, fuck off. That's so lame. Well, the thing is that that's probably realistic, but that's so fucking lame.
I mean, you get Silver to take a reign.
You know who it should be? You know who it should be? The Acclaimed. But we'll move on from that.
This guy.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was like Seidel, Christopher Daniels, and like who? You know?
Action Andretti.
Oh, he's in Top Flight.
I mean, but Top Flight are probably gonna be doing tag team stuff. So hopefully,
it's probably gonna be like, you know, who can take a lariat? Commander.
You can't take a lariat. You can't take a lariat. Yeah. Did you see the 3-way tag on Rampage?
I came up on my screen, but I didn't really.
Private Party, Penta and...
No, Penta's facing Action Andretti.
So who...
Jesus, this whole podcast is us just looking shit up. It's pathetic.
Who was that in the graphic?
I don't know. The fucking Rampage graphics came up very fast.
They did. They came up... Well, because it was during the Ospreay match, I think.
Yeah, so like I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really... Anyways.
Give a rat's ass. Yeah.
Yes. I see that Rampage orange and I'm like, all right.
You're sick.
I'll get notified if it's some freak shit, but I don't really care that much. The thing is, it's probably not even on the fucking Twitter account either. Jesus fucking Christ.
Don't worry, I literally recorded the whole episode of Dynamite, so
you recorded it?
Because I have a friend.
We can't keep doing this. We can't just keep fucking searching.
Okay,
shit
go ahead. Go ahead. Let's keep talking. I'm gonna find
okay,
it.
moving. Oh, my question about the Young Bucks segment.
Oh yeah.
Do you think this leads to a babyface Kenny Omega returning to face Kazuchika Okada?
I did see someone say that on Twitter.
Nothing's original anymore.
Yeah, nothing. But if he can come back before All In,
I think if he whenever he comes back.
I mean, yeah, whenever he comes back. But if it can happen before All In,
it should happen at All In.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. He comes back before All In, and in the middle.
Yeah, it should happen at All In. That'd be fucking like the blow off to that. I mean, like, I guess it's not really a feud. I guess in AEW it would be a feud, but you know, just like the legacy that those matches have, for that to be like topped off by a match in fucking Wembley Stadium, that'd be awesome. For those two, just that'd be fucking sweet. And you know they'd go all in on it. Well, no pun intended, but they'd go all in on that shit too. It's like.
And then
a truly healthy Kenny Omega, hopefully. He'll never be what he was in 2017, 2018. I don't expect that from him. But if he can be what he was in 2023 against Will Ospreay in the Tokyo Dome, we'll be fine.
I mean, old man Graps now. Like,
yeah. Oh my god, dude. If they go all in on fucking old. The fact that makes me so excited is kind of embarrassing. But like,
just brain busters, German suplexes, backdrop drivers, hard just.
Dude, I want that match to be the kind of match that people clip, like that grifters clip and go, "This is wrestling to you guys." Yes. Did you see the shit with Eddie?
Yes.
Where they were like, they clipped this part where he was hitting Dragon with his left hand, and he's like, "You guys call this wrestling?" Yes. That's the good shit, actually, that you're clipping right now. You look stupid. Anyways,
that is the freak shit we like.
Yes. Next was Chris Statlander versus Riho, which was
the best women's match of the year already.
Well, I'm not saying well because I don't believe you. I'm trying to think.
Well, outside of in America, my fault in America.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have not caught up on Stardom very well. However,
Sari and Hashimoto.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Sari versus Hashimoto is women's match of the year. It's top 3 for me. The match of the year in general.
Yeah.
It's that Dragon versus Zack Sabre Jr., Dragon versus Okada. That top 3 for me. Anyways, Yeah, this is fucking awesome. They did great. It started off a little slow, but like around the moment that Riho started to have her comeback is when it got really fucking good.
Yeah.
Stat was fucking clobbering her with lariats. Riho hit an incredible dragon suplex that we both immediately texted each other about. We were like, oh fuck, this rules. Stokely threw in a chain to Stat for her to try it, to try and cheat, but she threw it out of the ring. And then she came back into the ring, almost got rolled up by Riho, but then followed up with like 2 insane wheelbarrow German suplexes. Fucking Riho almost died, dude. Especially on the second one. The second one was like really bad.
You get Statlander in the intergender match. Straight the fuck down. God, dude. Oh my fucking god.
Imagine her versus imagine her versus like Ishii.
Oh goodness, bro. Like, just needs it.
Needs it. But she tried it again for a third time. Was rolled up into a pin, and Riho won. It was a good match. Awesome match. Yeah. After this was Toni Storm's backstage interview. Okay, she said she will be presenting the first ever Tony Award on Collision this week.
I hope somebody beast interrupts her. Oh my
Whatever
god,
that means.
I pray somebody beast interrupts her.
I hope on Collision this week they set up a Serena Deeb open challenge on Big Business, which is then answered by one Mercedes Moné. Not because of the reason you sent me last week, just because I think that match would be fucking awesome.
Like you said, the reason I sent last week. Why would that be the reason? Why do you keep bringing that up?
Just to make you mad.
Why do you like? Why?
But yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I mean, who do you think wins the Tony Award on Collision this week?
I think she's gonna do.
Let's look at the roster. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, I think it's gonna be kind of a segment, kind of like how Athena and what Athena did to Billy on ROH,
like
where she was presenting.
Segment.
Yeah, she was presenting the award, and she was gonna act like she's gonna give it to Mariah, and then she's gonna give it to Luther or some stupid shit like that, and then Mariah's gonna fucking do some. I don't know.
You think Mariah turns on Saturday on a taped Collision?
I would hope not, but
that's not happening. No fucking way, dude.
It's all I know is Mariah's not getting the award, and she is gonna feel some type of way. She probably won't get turned on.
Did you see how she looked at the title on Sunday?
I did not.
Whenever it was after the match, Tony won, gave the title to Mariah, and she just like looked at it, while holding it. And then, so yeah, I don't know what this means. This Tony Award thing. I'm sure it'll be something I'm not very fond of. But the next segment will lead to something that I will be very fond of. So Willow backstage interview, where they announced Willow will also be wrestling Riho next week on Big Business. But then after that, Willow said that she wants the TBS championship. Fucking yeah, dude. Put the title on her. Absolutely. I love Julia, but I love Willow even more. Plus, it's like fucking Julia is so young. She's younger than me, which pisses me off.
She's what, 20?
Yeah.
Or 21?
I think she's 21, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's your age, and she's 2 years younger than me.
Or a god. The promo she cut after this.
Oh, the House of Black thing?
No, there was one she cut with just Sky Blue, and then there was a House of Black one.
I didn't fucking see that. What was it?
She was she was like basically reacting to what Willow was saying, and to me the shit was beast. It was beast because the camera was like, it was a bit more closer than it is on that black angle, and there was like red lighting everywhere. It was
I watched it. I'll go to Twitter and watch it, but
yeah.
After this, after the Willow segment, was the Darby Allin segment, where this one kind of got me like, not emotional, but I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, that definitely started out a little emotional.
Yeah, I mean, he looked fucking awesome walking out of the ring. I hope, first of all, I hope he keeps the bat. That's something that he should absolutely take from Sting, 100%. But he was like, he had the bat, and then he was holding the the tag championship, dragging it behind him. Fucking beast. So Darby says next week he has Switchblade, and then on the 27th he leaves for Everest. He straight up says that he could die at Everest, which is true and insane. I'm not gonna say imagine. That's a little bit in bad taste. Never mind. But just like the idea of that'd be very tragic. But
yeah, that would.
After that, he kind of just, he was like, people are asking me if I should, or just telling me that I should just find a new tag partner and defend the titles, but I can't replace Sting, so he vacates it officially. And then he tries to leave, but then fucking Bullet Club Gold come out. Jay White basically says that Darby's alone now. He's like a lost pup or whatever, and then offers him a spot in the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. But then Darby essentially tells him to shut the fuck up and to come alone next week. This is good. I mean, I don't know. It built to their match well next week.
I think you're like, I think you kind of glanced over the fact that Darby was basically taking what people have been saying about Jay White for the past
Oh yeah, you're right. He did. Yeah, he did kind of like.
Yeah,
he's like, I don't believe the hype.
Yeah, don't believe that. You've been here for however long, and what have you done? Nothing. I don't believe the hype. Yeah, which is like that's kind of, again, based off of the promo he cut, Jay White cut on Sunday, and then what's been happening, teasing more.
Yeah, you can. Tony's fucking terminally online. He is 100% aware of what everyone's been saying. So yeah, I think it's good that they've leaned into it a little bit. That's good. Hopefully it leads to a fucking awesome match. Darby mentioned that he's gonna go into next week wrestling like a fucking psycho because he might die on Mount Everest.
Yeah. That's gonna be insane.
After that was the actual House of Black vignette saying whatever the fuck they said, and then Mark Briscoe immediately responded saying whatever the fuck he said, but in a good way because he's cool. They're basically just challenging each other. That's basically all it was.
Street fight on Collision. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jay Lethal came in and said he would team with him, and then Mark was like, "You're not fucking me over with Jeff Jarrett, are you, or whatever?" And then he said, "No, you can just trust me. I'll deal with Jeff." So it's Jay Lethal, Mark Briscoe, and Jeff Jarrett versus House of Black in a Atlanta street fight on Collision.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fun, I'm sure there will be some
Gonzo bomb.
He's not eating a fucking Gonzo. He's not. Jay Lethal probably eats it, but there's no fucking way Jeff Jarrett goes up for a fucking Gonzo bomb.
Karen Jarrett, get ready to take that fucking kick to the mouth, sister.
This isn't easy, brother. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be okay. Like, I'm not super hyped, but
it should be just a fun little plunder match.
Yeah. Next was Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher, the main event of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It started off pretty much as I think we both expected, kind of like a little bit slower, like a subsidized version of a New Japan main event opening sequence. Just slow paced, headlock here and there, a couple chops. As it got more and more, a lot more chops, a lot more kicks. Eventually, they started chopping the fuck out of each other, and I think that is when it started to like really resonate with this.
When they did the wrist lock,
they chop each other.
The thing about this match, compared to other matches that Will has done with or singles wise, is like this is again someone he's basically been tied to since Kyle and Mark joined United Empire back in 19, 18? I don't even, or 2020? I don't know. It's been a long time. Wow. So for this, it's like a friendly competition type thing. So they're just trading, and it's like, go ahead, please.
It was a lot of like, there was one point after, like directly after they were like holding their arms and chopping each other. Mm-hmm. Ospreay put his arms behind his back.
Oh yeah, arms behind his back. Yeah.
And then Kyle super kicked him.
Ooh, fucking lit his ass up. Oh my god!
Like
and the way Ospreay was selling it too.
Yeah,
he was holding his mouth like this the whole time.
That was like the turning point when the match like really started to heat up.
Yeah.
At that point, after that, it was just like fucking throwing bombs and shit. Fletcher hit an awesome brainbuster pop, and then, there was a lot of like stuff in between. A fucking Oscutter on the apron. all that shit. I think your fucking camera's about to die again.
God damn it!
And then you're leaving me alone for this part. I might sound like a fucking hater, but
well, yeah, you sure
it was
are, buddy.
the most fucked fucker avalanche Poison Rana into a hidden blade.
He landed directly on his head.
That's what makes it worse that he fucking kicked out. Why?
I mean, but he probably wasn't supposed to land like that.
I don't care, dude. Call an audible.
Damn, call an audible.
Yeah, I was like legitimately. I was a little bit worried about Fletcher after that.
That was rough.
It looked insane. The hidden blade was perfect too. And then Fletcher kicked out, and I immediately tweeted, "This is usually where Ospreay matches start to disconnect for me." After it was,
I knew he was gonna kick out. I was like, nigga, he is kicking out of that. Like, what?
I don't understand, but I'll let people enjoy it. But after that, it was like 2 more minutes of pretty fucking, just crazy spots. I think Ospreay hit a Liger bomb, which looked awesome. But yeah, that was.
Oh no! You did not talk about that Fletcher last ride bomb that he did.
Oh yeah, Ospreay he landed on his fucking neck.
Landed directly on his head, neck. Oh my! That
was beast.
God, and Fletcher is a tall person. I'm not gonna lie. He's
tall as fuck. Yeah, I saw him in fucking Final Battle. He was taller than everybody in the ring. It was crazy.
He's tall as shit. So for him to do a last ride and then not drop him, but just.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll mention this. Everything after the Poison Rana, it, like, in a vacuum, was awesome. The moves were great. I was still popping. Like, I was still having fun with the match. I thought the match was good. But it's just those little fucking things where it's like, if they would have moved the Poison Rana into a hidden blade to the finish of the match and did all the stuff before it, like, it would be one of my matches of the year, possibly. But it's just, that being before all like the fucking other crazy shit is just where it disconnects from me a little bit.
I'll talk like the whole time. I don't give a fuck, brother.
I still enjoy the match. Enjoy the match. I'm not trying to be like those fucking weirdos that are like, "Where's the selling?"
When Fletcher was doing okay, so he got up on the top rope with Ospreay, and he was going to do the half and half. I was like, this man is going to die.
Yeah,
because a half and half off the top rope. Dude. What are you doing?
I thought Ospreay was gonna like tear his fucking ACL. The way he
That's
landed,
what I thought. The way he landed, it looked like that shit looked like it hurt.
They did that too. They did the whole like Ospreay lands on his feet, and the guy's like, and I was like, okay. People are gonna fucking take this and try to do an anime thing again, and it's gonna be like,
how did you do that?
What? Nani? Yeah, the match was good. There's just a few things. It wasn't like as enraging as fucking Cole Gargano, but at times it was a little much. Still, I enjoyed the match. Ospreay wins, obviously. I'm gonna talk about the collision matches before I talk about what happened at the very end of the show. Okay.
I'm just watching the match.
While this match was going on, Teton. What?
I'm sorry. I just seen him do the. I think I looked away from the screen when this happened. What
was it?
This man, Kyle Fletcher, he did like the arm underhook, and then he flipped it up into like a sidewalk slam. And he dropped it on his neck.
It kind of looked like almost like an Emerald Collision.
Emerald Collision, but like, oh my.
Yeah, it looked pretty. It looked pretty cool. So on Collision, we have Teton versus Jericho. Why does Jericho keep getting all these cool CMLL matches? I will never know.
Because that's the only matches he's going to try in, which kind of pisses me off, but at the same time,
imagine
like, okay, cool.
Teton versus
anyone else.
I'm going to say anybody else, but also imagine Teton versus Roderick Strong. Oh my fucking God.
That would have been good too.
Roderick Strong's first defense. Oh my God. I'm a genius. It's that easy. The debut of the new Elite, the Mark Briscoe, House of Black tag that we talked about. Danielson versus Shane Taylor, which is, I can't lie, is probably gonna be awesome.
That's Shane Taylor. I fuck with Shane Taylor.
I like
Shane
Taylor a lot. Yeah. I think him and Keith Lee going like 15 minutes at Final Battle was a little insane. Yeah, but, that was a little dude, Keith Lee took a fucking avalanche destroyer in that match. And then like 2 weeks later was like, I'm injured. I can't wrestle on World's End.
Bro,
he said, but the thing is, like, he was injured. He said he'd been injured for months or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Okay, brother. Cool. Yeah. I believe you.
That damn destroyer, though. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shane said, bitch.
Yeah. Dude, during that match, though, Keith Lee's mom was in the front row. She was fucking awesome. She was, like, walking behind commentary, like, in front of people going, get his out, like, beat the fuck out. Like, she was going crazy. It was pretty cool. You know what else is pretty cool? After the match was over, the match being Ospreay versus Fletcher, a little known guy known as Bryan fucking Danielson comes out. He gets into the ring. They stare at each other. Cameras fade away.
What that's about? All I know is before they have their little singles match, that BCC versus United Empire.
Is that happening though?
Feeding the streets. I feel like Mark Davis is ready to come back. I feel like
he is. I mean, he's already wrestled a match. He wrestled on the Jericho Cruise.
When was that?
I don't know. I think he teamed with Paul White and Jericho.
Dear God.
I might be schizophrenic, but I'm like 99% sure that happens.
We talking about the same Mark Davis, right?
He is. It's not coming up for me.
Not wrestle on that cruise. He did not wrestle on that cruise.
But yeah, oh my fucking God. Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay.
Well, yeah.
That's going to be fucking absurd. Yeah, wait. Yeah, there it is right there. It's, it was the Don Callis family, Will Hobbs, Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Davis versus Chris Jericho, Paul White, and Speedball Mike Bailey.
Okay.
What a fucking absolute smorgasbord of a match.
Smorgasbord is crazy.
But yeah, dude, where do you think it's happening, this match? I mean,
Dynasty.
I mean, yeah.
Everything everything that we've seen so far is going to culminate at Dynasty. If Dynasty wouldn't have like been slotted in, I'd have been like, oh yeah, they're going to do this on like this is in this episode of Dynamite. But if it was to happen on Big Business, they would have said that.
Yeah.
Or at least, or Tony would have tweeted it out by now. But he
Dragon has to have a match on. Well, they both have to have on Big Business. Have a match on Big Business. I feel like, right? You would think. What is on Big Business so far?
It's Darby J. White. It's Darby J. White, Willow Riho, Joe and Wardlow. Like that's already 3 matches.
That's 3 matches. Yes. What do you mean?
You think they're gonna put those on a free TV card? Oh my goodness, you're crazy.
They put Dragon Omega on fucking free TV.
You keep bringing this up.
Yeah, man. It's fucking milestone in the company.
Milestone in the company, and it was a draw. It was a draw. We're never getting nothing like that on TV, singles wise. Like ever again, probably. Like ever again.
Ever again.
I'd say so. Probably ever again.
What a pessimist.
I think Tony like now knows that like he wants matches like that.
I think to an extent you are correct because of the increased pay-per-view schedule. However,
yes.
Why not just throw us a bone every once in a while? Because
doesn't want to do it anymore.
Fucking billionaires for scumbags. So yeah, anyways, that was Dynamite. We're gonna stay around and talk about something else in a second. But overall, I guess on like a numbers rating, what would you give Dynamite? 1 out of 10.
7.
That sounds about right. I think the second hour was so fucking good that you like kind of a lot of what happened in the first hour.
I'd be caring more about the wrestling anyway. So like, if it was pure, just for like overall, 7.
Yeah, I'd probably go like 7 or a very strong 6.5. But good show overall. I enjoyed it. Built to big business pretty well. Although, I mean, I would expect 2 more matches. Do you think Mercedes is going to wrestle on big business?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
I just think she's not going to wrestle.
Fair.
She might attack somebody. She might have a little squabble with Dee. Might hit her finisher.
How much is just her coming out really going to do? You know what I
mean? I think they're relying more on the fact that it's in Boston.
That's fair. There's got to be something to it. It can't just be like a CM Punk thing where she comes out and she's like, I'm glad to be back. Thanks for having me.
I definitely think that's probably what's going to happen. It's that actually, I think she's going to come out.
Well, I guess to an extent it could be like the CM Punk thing because they did set up an angle with CM Punk, and Darby.
So like, going to come out while she's cutting her promo. That's exactly what's going to happen.
I could see that. Yeah.
Exactly.
I could definitely see that making people upset.
It probably is, but she's all she's gonna do. Music's gonna hit, her song's gonna hit, lights gonna go all purple and whatever. She's gonna come out. She might drop a little tear, maybe nothing crazy. She's gonna put on the ring. So like, all right, I'm here. She might not call out Toni Storm directly, but she's gonna be like, I'm here to win championships. I'm here to make money. That's what she's gonna say.
No, she's here to make money.
Money, whatever. She's going to say that, and then Deep's music's gonna hit.
Oh, you think Deep's music is gonna hit after? Nah.
After she cuts her promo. Yeah, after she cuts her promo, yeah.
I think Deep's gonna come out, and then Mercedes is gonna come out.
I mean,
we'll see.
Either way, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm nitpicking that. Sorry, but I think I'm looking forward to next week. I'm hopefully on Collision we get at least 2 more matches announced, like substantial matches. But we'll see. Hopefully, Eddie Kingston versus Kazuchika Okada gets announced, but that's just me. Now the Dynamite review is over. What the fuck is happening to New Japan Pro Wrestling? You know what I mean? Oh my god. How long has Inoki been dead? It's like a year and a half now. Something like that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, like, really since 2020, it's kind of just fucking really gone downhill. But there was at least some ups. Now it's just all downs. Since the G1 last year, there's been nothing. Like, it's a little dramatic because there's Dragon versus Zack Sabre Jr., which is my match of the year currently. But I mean, fuck's sake, man.
It's like, and honestly, that's what I find weird about it, because like everyone's like, oh yeah, boo, fucking terrible. And then end of the year comes, and then they have like 5 matches that you could put match of the year, and it's like, well, fuck, let's go ahead and go into next year. Yeah, it's so good.
But like they have those 5 matches, but like I think a lot of people are comparing it to the like 2015 to 2018 run. You could even throw a little bit of 2019 in there, but where it was like nonstop. You could stay up for a G1 and not be disappointed afterwards. And people are comparing it to that, which I think is a little unfair, just given like where their roster is now. But
yeah, that's what I was going to say. At the
same time, maybe don't ruin every fucking championship that you have. You know what I mean? Maybe don't retire the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe don't, because that's got something to do with it for me at least, is like, I just don't care about the IWGP Heavyweight Championship as much, or the fucking global whatever the fuck championship, especially when it's being held by Nick Nemeth.
That's funny.
Holy fuck.
That is hilarious.
But then also, that fucking New Japan Cup card. Whoa.
Oh yeah, the one that's for like the next one. Like,
yeah, the next one we're giving out for free. It's got like Tongaloa on it.
It's bro. If Ishii, I know he is, but oh my god, bro, it's so.
It's just it's very difficult to sit back and watch this.
Ishii comes on to AEW, bro. We'll treat you right, bro. We'll get you right, bro. That's true. We'll put him in SC2.
Let's look at this fucking.
Put him on ROH. Let him beat everyone on the roster, women included.
Whoa, let's look at this fucking New Japan Cup card. 52nd anniversary event. This is our 52nd anniversary event.
Yeah.
And it was headlined by Tetsuya Naito versus Sho.
Which was supposed to be Naito versus Desperado, by the way. That's what we got.
But
that's what we got fluffed out of.
Then Ghetto booked Sho to win.
And I mean, like, the only thing that's like that has decently came out of that outcome is Desperado. I guess he's in like
head?
Well, Naito dropping bro in his head.
Oh, but then
Desperado joining Chaos. If he does a tag team with Ishii, I would gladly.
Yeah, that'd be fun to watch. Imagine they join the AEW Tag Team Championship tournament. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Shota Umino versus Jack Perry was also on that card. Have you watched the match yet?
I did. Was it
good?
Ending aside, it was a good match. It was. I mean, it's.
I mean, it was only 12 minutes, so it can only be so bad. I feel like.
Yeah. It was a great like.
I just saw one of these matches and it sounds insane. But go ahead. Sorry.
It was a good match for me.
I'll probably watch it. At some point, I don't know when, probably this weekend or something.
You have Superface Shota versus Scapegoat Jack Perry, and now he's in House of Torture.
You watched this promo, right?
I did watch this promo.
I didn't. It was very bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was very bad. I didn't like it.
I have no idea what you're talking
about. Everything came off like it was. Listen, I understand that everything in wrestling is scripted, but it came off like it was. Like he was sitting back, writing it before he went out, and then he.
I mean, it's his first time doing a New Japan style promo like that. He's never done a promo like that. This is his first time.
That's cool.
And it's his first time. He wasn't even good on the mic in AEW.
I'm not chalking that up. I'm not saying that his entire career is going to be fucking shit now. I'm just saying this one.
I don't know. That's kind of what you're treating.
Wasn't good. But also, it's hard not to when he joins House of Torture on his first fucking night in the company.
I feel like
that's something I don't understand. The Japanese audience being so in on House of Torture is crazy to me.
They're actually in on Jack Perry now too, because multiple reasons, which is very hilarious.
The Luke Perry thing.
yes. They're like popping at the fact that Jack Perry is in the company.
That was very funny. I'm not gonna lie, but
that is wild. If this man starts getting cheered at shows, if he gets House Torture over, I'd be so pissed.
I feel like House of Torture is. They have the same relationship with their crowd as like NWO had in like WCW in the 90s, you know, where it's like they're booing, but they also like they kind of think they're cool, you know, or like Bullet Club, they were getting booed, but they kind of think they're cool. It's like that kind of thing.
I think like the whole like unappeal of House of Torture that only applies to like the Western audience.
It does for somehow. I don't.
Yeah,
that
it's only
perplexes me. That genuinely perplexes the fuck out of me.
I mean, I get it because of the examples you just described, the examples you just said, the NWO stuff, like.
But they're not good like the NWO was at the time.
Yeah, exactly. That is true.
They're not good, especially not as good as like Prime Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Prime Bullet Club is like one of, if not the best stable of all time. Like,
I think it's just filled with people that like they've liked over time for a few of them.
Awesome.
Yeah, on their own, but as this collective.
Oh, you mean House? I was talking about Bullet Club. House of Torture is not good.
Yeah, they're not good. But it's just filled with people like Kanemaru was in Suzuki Gun. Everyone liked Suzuki Gun. Like Suzuki Gun was like cool as shit. in my opinion. And then like, cool. Yeah,
for a while at least, for a bit. By a bit I mean like multiple years, but towards the end it did get a little iffy. One of these matches, Toriyama versus Yujihiro Takahashi. Toriyama won.
The way he won this match was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I was gonna say he won by a count out in 3 minutes.
Let me tell you what he did.
You watched the entire show?
No, I ain't watched the entire show.
So you're a freak.
I seen this shit this morning because it's 3 minutes. So basically, what happened was Yano he got a young boy, I guess, or like someone like some random innocent civilian, I guess, and he just threw him at Takahashi. They like hugged, and he took some handcuffs and handcuffed him around the dude, and then pushed him on the ground. No. He didn't push him. He fucking chop blocked the civilian, and he went to the ground in the count out. That shit was so stupid. It's funny though, because it's instead of chop blocking your opponent, let's hit the innocent guy who's not even in the match. Let's just.
I was talking about this. I don't know if it was on the first pod or it was after we recorded it, but that Lone Star show that I went to was Toriyama versus Joey Janela. Toriyama brought out a red chair, and the crowd was very into the red chair, and it made me very mad. I was like visibly upset by it. They were like Toriyama would hit him with a black chair and they would boo, and then he would hit him with a red chair and they would pop like huge. Like the whole building was very excited about this red chair.
Who do you think's better? Who you think is actually genuinely like better, Yano or R-Truth?
R-Truth.
Right now.
R-Truth. By a fucking mile.
Okay, got you.
That also might just be like, I might be a little bit biased in that because like TNA era Ron Killings is awesome. Yeah. Very
honestly
cool.
That he don't even count. He don't even count. I ain't gonna even lie. That because R-Truth now and that like those are.
But the thing is, R-Truth now can still make me. He still sometimes makes me laugh. Like I'll see a segment or something. Yeah. Like, do you remember? It was. I mean, this is a while. I think this is also almost a decade ago. But he went into the Royal Rumble and he tried to climb a ladder to get the Money in the Bank briefcase. That was exactly hilarious. Yeah. That was fucking hilarious. That popped me huge. And then also, I had this foggy memory. I know it's not like a niche thing really, but for some reason I saw his heel turn in like 2011 or something where he like
fucking Morrison.
Yeah, and then he started smoking a cigarette.
Yes.
I saw that live and I was like, what the fuck is happening? But then like years later, I didn't see it since, or I hadn't seen it since seeing it live. So I thought I was like a fucking psycho. Like I couldn't find the footage of it. And then one day it was just randomly on a fucking WWE fucking montage thing or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, by the way, Ron Killings every day over Toriyama. Without a fucking doubt.
I mean,
as far as like shtick wrestlers go, yeah.
I'm saying like like antics wise go.
Well, okay, this is a little bit of a loaded question because
I'm not even talking about like now, as wrestlers.
He's doing stuff with fucking awesome truth, so that's very unfortunate. And at least Toriyama is doing stuff every once in a while against a good wrestler. So, you know, that answer could change, you know.
But I feel like
any given day, I guess.
I feel like the American audience, like not the internet American audience, I would say, like the ones that are stuck on Twitter, like me and you, like the people who like shows, or you know they just tune in when whenever they can. I feel like they probably like Yano. Like because just like you just
fucking booked, and there's a reason isn't every. Well, I guess the reason isn't every G1 is everyone needs to.
That's fucking stupid in my opinion. That's so stupid.
Yeah, it's definitely like a waste of a spot, but Hopefully this year the G1's like much smaller. You know what I mean?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What are you counting?
18, 17, 18, 19.
Okay.
22. I'm counting the people that have been in the G1s. 6.
I'm very surprised that people are still listening. If you're still listening, you're a
fucking goat.
Well, you're a goat, but you're also
you're
a
freak.
Yeah.
I mean, you can keep talking. I'm just counting.
I don't know what the fuck I want to. This is the end of the Graps podcast. Khalid.
Okay. How many people? Wait, hold on. How many people were in the G1 last year?
Like 32, 28, 32, something like that. Too many.
If it was okay, so 2014, 15, 16, and 17, there was 20 people. If they go back to that format, we'll probably be good. Okay.
I don't know if we will.
Yeah, they probably won't. But with the roster that they have right now, they should cut back to 20, and
they should cut to like 18, like 16 or something. Like
18 or 16. It should definitely just be 2 groups.
There definitely should be 2 groups. Absolutely.
It should be just 2 groups.
But I don't have many guys on this roster that I'm like dying to see wrestle in a G1.
Well, like, and that's the thing about these older G1s. They have more guest people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
if they were to get some guys, I think it's pretty obvious they're going to get some guys from AEW. Maybe, hopefully, some guys from CMLL. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And get in fucking Katsuya Nakajima or something. Please.
They need to pick up
with the Triple Crown. With the fucking Antonio Inoki gimmick. That'd be fucking beast. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely, yeah.
Anyways, that's a good note to end on. Go watch some Katsuya Nakajima matches. This has been the Graps podcast. We will see you guys later.